We're digging into the way that the Treasury has been avowing transparency will be coming to the next wave of funding. Of course, obviously, to AOC's point there when she's talking about Shake Shack, they gave the first round of money back to the program. And now a lot of people are wondering if those issues might come again in the second wave. For more on that, I want to get to Brian Cheung, who has more on that front. Brian?
Yeah, Zach. Well, the Treasury trying to walk back a little bit of the public optics that surrounded the receival of more than $10 million in many cases to certain large publicly traded companies as part of that Paycheck Protection Program. The Treasury issuing new guidelines through an FAQ saying that it is unlikely that a public company with, quote, substantial market value, end quote, would be qualifying for the PPP program in the future, referring to the new $310 billion that would be re-upped in the PPP program. And one other thing that's worth mentioning is that you mentioned transparency. While the PPP program doesn't necessarily have granular details on each recipient, the Federal Reserve on its hand is saying that with its liquidity facilities, it's going to actually release a number of publicly, asked for details like the names and details of participants, amounts borrowed and interest rates, overall costs, revenues, and fees, which might put notice on other public officials to do the same with the other types of stimulus programs being launched right now. But again, the Federal Reserve and the Treasury really trying to make sure that the PPP program is a little tightened up more this time around.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.